Some people notice when they do shoulder stand, aka sarvangasana, that they feel a sensation of pressure in the head. Is this something that will eventually go away? Is this something you should worry about? For the answer, stay tuned. It's common when people are starting shoulder stand to have a feeling of pressure in the head. Now, some people, this can be very concerning. So for example, someone who has poorly controlled high blood pressure. An upside down pose like shoulder stand could increase the pressure to the head. That might be not a good thing, something that's potentially even dangerous. So first of all, if you're a teacher and this happens to a student, be sure to have them check their blood pressure. It's even possible, if you have the time and the space to do it, and you have a blood pressure cuff, you can actually measure someone's blood pressure when they're in the pose and assess whether or not it's going too high. Now, this is not something most people are going to do in a yoga class, but sometimes in yoga therapy we'll do it, and it's something you could do yourself if you have a blood pressure cuff at home and you're a seasoned practitioner, can get in the pose and set it up well yourself. By all means, that's a reasonable thing to do, or have a friend or family member check it for you. But the student who wrote in also mentioned that her face doesn't turn beet red, which happens and again can be a warning sign of problems. Okay, but she just had this kind of uncomfortable sensation and she wanted to know, would it go away over time? And generally, yes, it will go away over time. It tends to lessen over time. The body makes adaptations in response to the new experience of spending a significant amount of time upside down, which is new to most people when they first come to yoga. And so, yeah, your body gets used to that over time. Now, the other thing is the pressure kind of concerns some people and they're kind of freaking out a little bit. And so that may make it take longer to get over. But as long as blood pressure is not a problem and you don't have glaucoma or another condition where going upside down might be problematic, then a little bit of pressure in the head is something that generally is a transient problem that you can work through. But when in doubt, please have a seasoned yoga teacher look at you in the pose, and if you have any doubt about your blood pressure, get it checked by a physician or somebody else like a nurse or a friend you have as a blood pressure machine. Get your blood pressure checked. Make sure it's not too high. Remember that there are millions of people walking around who have high blood pressure and who don't know it. You could be one of those, or if you're a teacher, some of your students could be. So please check for that. Otherwise, proceed carefully as always, but generally this is not a long-term problem. Okay, all for today. Thank you so much. Namaste.